This is an encore. I go by the name Fimfim, aka the rapper man.
Wow, man. Proud moment for me because, that man right there is the man I'm talking to today. That's actually a friend, someone I've known for years. And to see him put in performances like that, people, and the response that actually got. We're going to get into all of that, but, these are like full circle moments. So, anyways, this is MX24. This is MX Live, where we have conversations pertaining to music, the industry. I always say, doing this for some time now, and we're going to make sure that we pump up the conversations even more because it's about where we want to be as an industry. As a people, as a bunch of creatives who come together to make this big machine work. And how are we oiling it? Are we doing what we need to do? Should we be doing more? Performances like this because. Again, we're in a very, very competitive space, right? And that comparison is always going to be there. So, how much are we doing, and how much more should we actually be doing? If you want to be a part of these conversations, very, very simple. MX24 TV, every single platform. The hashtag is MX Live, makes it easier to find us. Stay interactive, stalk us, send us messages. Be a part of these conversations because everything we do is for you, basically by you, as I always say, because these are things you want us to talk about. These are things you want to see. So we're going to go for a quick commercial break, as we always do. When we get back, more to get into. Right back. Welcome back, MX24 TV, every single platform. The hashtag is MX Live, makes it easier to find us. Please stay interactive, send us messages, and be a part of the conversation. And very, very happy today, because this guy, Fim, how you doing, man?
Charlie.
Bro, like, I'm really, really happy, man. I've been talking to your team, your boys, and this is a very exciting moment for me. But there's a lot to get into, in a short period of time.
Yeah,
How are you doing, first of all?
I'm good.
How was 2023 for you, man?
2023.
Life, yeah. How was life for you?
Oh, Charlie, 2023, it was awesome. And we made a lot of strides pertaining to my music. So
Yeah.
2023 was really good.
Nice one.
We just look forward to 2024.
You just said your music.
Yeah.
Now, you've been somewhat behind the scenes for a while. That's fair to say, because you're a producer, right? And a lot of people didn't know then, that you actually rap over beats, because you used to get on features and all these things. When the music was starting for you, was it the music that became production, or were you just producing and along the way you found out, I could rap, I could sing on these beats? How did that start for you?
I started as a rapper. So it was the rap before the production.
Okay.
So the production came along the line, but it was rap that I started with.
So why did the production take you away from the rap a little bit? Is that also right?
No. Yes, production took my time a lot.
Okay.
For the past years, production has taken a lot of my time. But it was. I took that break to focus on myself and try to, rediscover myself properly. Because when I started as a rapper, doing my songs, performing my songs, I felt I wasn't really ready. I wasn't that matured. I was dropping songs, but I was doing things anyhow. I wasn't really organized. I didn't know myself better.
Okay.
So the production, when I began to focus on production, it was a time for me to also take a look at myself proper and see what's going wrong, what can I do right to, relaunch myself better. So that has been
Do you
the
think
journey.
this is something, again, you can't necessarily speak for other people, but you do observe, because, people come to you for beats
A
and
lot.
stuff, right? Do you think this is something that we should look into more as creatives, that taking time off to do introspection and really look at yourself and your target market, like who are you as an artist? Because, with artistry, we can see your picture and associate to something. As much as Shatawale makes love songs, he's the streets.
Yeah.
As much as Kiddy makes songs about struggling, he's for the ladies. Like every artist has their niche. You look at 50 Cent and Kanye West, these are two different guys.
Yeah.
Sarkodie knows all about the swag and the money. It doesn't mean Sarkodie cannot make songs for the streets or about hustling, right? But
Definitely.
with creativity, and I'm asking this because we can easily get swayed, right? Because we want to enter, everybody's making
We want to be
Afrobeats.
all over the place.
Would you say that's something that has affected us, looking at the artists you work with and your observations being behind the scenes?
Yeah, it has. It has affected us a lot because these days it's all about the trend. and every artist want to follow a particular trend. So like you said, we don't take time to sit back and then watch our progress. How have we been over the years? Are we on the path that we chose? Because every artist, when you're coming into the industry, you have to have a particular vision, a mindset. Okay, this is how I want the people to see me in 5 years' time. This is where I want to be. But immediately you get into the industry, you get into the space. If you're not careful, you easily get swayed because of, I want to be all over the place. I want everybody to know me. But when it happens like that, you begin to do stuff that you didn't even plan before you got into the space. So it has affected a lot of creatives in the space.
I actually really agree with this, you know, and I don't know. Is it because of the demand? Is it because of the competition? Or do you think it's just from the artists? Because Ghana, our industry is not like you can take maybe a year off. That's how it seems like. If you take 2 years, everyone's going to say, you're falling off, man.
Charlie, 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, right? But you look at the biggest artists in the world and they do that introspection you're talking about. How long would you say yours took, you know, from that period where you weren't rapping as much? How long?
It took a long time. Somewhere 2015.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like 2015 was where I said, Charlie, let me take this break.
Wow.
Let me take this break. So from 2015 to, let's say, 2022, I was busily producing for others
working
while I
on
was trying
yourself.
to focus myself in the background
Do
as well.
you think it's from the fans? Is that the case? Or is it the competition with our Nigerian brothers and sisters, our South African family? Like, what's the why are we so eager to always be, you know, in spaces where we're not comfortable creatively? Why do you think that's the case?
I would say that if you don't know, that's why I said if you don't have a vision, you are going to do things anyhow.
Okay.
And the competition is also part. Like I said, these days everybody just wants to do anything for the sake of the hype. So when you begin to pay attention to that, then definitely you are going to get swayed from your vision, because if whatever is trending, whatever is getting all the buzz and the hype, it's not the line or the trajectory that you decided to follow, then definitely you go and follow that kind of trend, that kind of hype, and then it will take you off.
Yeah.
Our industry or our space has been taken over by these Nigerian brothers, and because of what they are doing, we also want to be on that same level. We want to be in that same space, and if you can't beat them, you join them. And that brings about you know.
And it seems like we've lost sight of so many things.
A lot, Charlie. A lot.
Hip life.
Yeah, man.
What do you think about hip life right now? Honest answers. I know you love hip life, right? We all love hip life. We grew up on hip life. What do you think of the state? Let me say the state of hip life right now.
The state of hip life is hip life went into a coma for some time.
That's deep.
Yeah. But I think it's beginning to wake up once again based on songs that I'm hearing and people that are trying to champion the hip life movement like myself. But for a very long time, hip life has been in the background. It isn't, or it wasn't vibrant as it used to be 10 years ago, and also that is the honest truth. But it's gaining grounds.
Could it be because of what we just spoke about, you know, wanting
That's part.
to...
That's part of it. That's part of it. Because it got to a time nobody was really paying attention to hip life, and everybody also wanted to be associated with something. And it was all about what is trending and what can I be affiliated to when they mention my name. When they mention this kind of songs, will my name pop up? And because of that, people will begin to, you know, gear towards a certain type of genre, and then hip life was relegated. But some of us did.
Okay, so looking at all that's going on, and again, I've heard these conversations about hip life on so many platforms. I think about 2 weeks ago, I was thinking to Andy Dusty, you know, and he was talking about these things with his panel, about, you know, how can we revive hip life? And I think they even spoke to Ochiame Kwame and Hammer, you know, so many people. So when you see all these things going on, right, and let's not kid ourselves, Afrobeats is the thing right now.
Yeah, definitely.
And Fimfim has been doing this for so many years. You work with all these artists, and you still want to champion hip life because of what it did for us.
Yeah.
Are you a bit hesitant? Are you like, bro, Charlie, do you think about it a bit, about actually wanting to do this? Because again, this is a business. We want to make money from this. We want to be out there. Yeah. When you make music, you want to be heard, right?
Yeah.
Why doesn't Fimfim just do Afrobeats like everyone else? Like, just R&B love songs and stuff.
Let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
over the years, I've produced songs, I've released songs, but none of the songs none of the project that I've worked on over the years has really projected me that much than this current Hip Life project that I'm pushing.
For real?
I'm telling you, none of the projects has really brought Fimfim out there like this Hip Life project that I'm pushing at the moment. So I think when you are unique, when you stand out, it is easy for people to recognize you quick. Everybody is like Afrobeat. Everybody is like Amapiano. A lot of up and coming are all Afrobeat and Amapiano. How many of these people? Because the market is saturated.
It is.
Yes, it is very, very, very saturated. So when I came out with this particular project, and it was quite unique in the sense that nobody was really championing this particular genre. Nobody was paying attention. In the beginning, Martin was like, yo, Charlie, so this thing, me and Martin, we deliberated over it a lot of times. Is it going to fly?
So these conversations actually
take
place. Oh,
is it really going to fly? Charlie, double minds, left and right. I didn't know what to do, but they were like, yo, let's just do it. And truly, truly, when we dropped the project, Charlie, the reception has been awesome. I didn't expect this reception. It's all over the place. Everybody is talking about it. The people really miss the sound, but nobody was really feeding them with that type of sound. So when we came out with this, the reception is crazy.
Yeah, speaking of reception and recognition, Chama Kwame, big shout out from him, man.
Yeah,
How did you do? You guys have a relationship already? Like,
No.
how did you see that?
No.
Like, where were you when you heard like he's bigging you up?
I think I just saw the video online.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
I saw the
okay.
video online, and it was just amazing. And one other pioneer of the hip life who has also been very pivotal in pushing this project has been Reggie Rackstone.
Wow.
Yes, he was the one who posted the orchestra performance,
Yeah.
and it just went bonkers. Like everybody was talking. It was just crazy.
Yeah, it was, bro.
just-
You're trending, man.
I tell you.
This guy's a very low-key guy. Like, he's super quiet. He just goes about his business, man.
Yeah,
And, you know, you
yeah.
wake up and it's like all these years of work is paying off. You're getting that recognition again.
bro. Yeah, bro.
Back to that orchestra, that to some extent really blew things up for you. How did the organization come about? Did you get the place solely for that orchestra? Were things going on? Tell us about that, the organization first.
It was a concert. It was actually a concert, which was organized by the Ghana National Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we actually approached them.
Oh.
We approached them. It was part of our plans and strategy to actually push this particular project. So we went to meet them. We went to meet the director. We told him about the plan.
Oh.
And it was like, yo, we've been wanting to do something like this, so why not? Let's just
Right.
do it. So we put, twos and twos together, and then the performance date was 27th October.
Okay.
So it wasn't like we just went to shoot that particular performance.
Okay.
It was an entire concert.
Okay.
And I was the last performer.
Oh, you
And
closed it.
Yeah, when I performed it twice. So
Okay.
the videos that you guys are seeing is the second performance.
Okay.
After I did the first performance, it was so crazy that the people were like, yo, encore, encore, encore. So I had
For
to do
real?
it. I'm telling you.
Bro, like, again, how do rehearsals go for something like this? Because this is not just hold a mic.
No.
You have to be in sync
I'm
with
telling
the
you.
people playing, right?
Charlie,
Everything has to be on point.
Yeah.
One person misses, but can mess the whole thing up, bro. And
Yeah.
that's like, what, 30 people? Close to?
35.
35 people.
Yeah.
How do, like, preparations and rehearsals go for something like this?
They had to orchestrate the song. That is, they notated it. So every instrument that you see has their own songs.
Okay, so they pick the song you've recorded
Yes.
already and break it down.
Exactly.
Oh, crazy.
So they were playing according to notes.
Sheesh.
So they did that, and then we had series of rehearsals. We had like 5 rehearsals. Yeah. I used to go to the National Theatre almost every week. I used to go there.
Okay.
And then the performance happened. So I was really prepared for this.
Yeah.
I was
about to ask you if you're nervous.
I wasn't nervous because
Okay.
during the rehearsal they made me comfortable.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
I got used to them.
Yeah.
They are more like a family now. So
bro,
we did the rehearsal, and then the D-Day we just need to shut it down like that.
Oh, man. Were you surprised by the response? I mean,
The response, I was a bit surprised because we knew that actually we were doing this to give us leverage on certain platforms.
Okay.
That was the idea.
Okay.
But we realized that we had more than
it just took off, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
almost everybody was talking about it. Almost everybody was crazy about it. Like the feedback, the comments, everybody. Anybody that sees this, you see, it's quite different. That's why I was talking about as an artist, how unique you are sells you a lot. Because nobody has done this.
Nope.
In terms of hip life in Ghana, I haven't seen anybody doing something like this with the National Symphony Orchestra. So when this one came out, it was like something very refreshing, something new, and people were like, yo, this is something that we need to be paying money to go and see.
Yeah.
And if you are talking about Ghana-Nigeria competitions, we should be focusing and paying attention to some things like this, because we can't do the Afro beat better than them. That is what we should have in mind. So if we want to compete on the international front, we should be paying attention to performances like this, not the everyday kind of. Charlie,
Bro,
so,
it's even stressful, man.
I'll tell you.
Like, oh, well, there's always another competition. What did he do? What did she do?
Man.
Bro, like, it's even tiring. I feel you.
Yeah.
And also, he performed at Rapaholic, too.
Yeah,
Charlie, last year was crazy, man.
That's what I'm telling you that. Over the years, last year was like big for
Charlie,
me.
I'm proud of you, man. How did that come about, man?
And Rapaholic, I think DJ Mensa.
Sorry, was that after this?
Yeah, that was after
Okay,
this. Because Rapaholic was in December.
Okay.
But this was in October.
Okay.
Yeah, so DJ Mensa, big shouts to DJ Mensa. He's my boss. So I spoke to him about it and he said, why not, Charlie? We could do him. We will do him.
We do and we sport there too. This guy has been killing it, bro. Well, I'm hoping we're getting more from this year and the coming years. We're going to get into that. But an EP2, which you dropped in September.
Yeah.
So, bro, orchestra performance happens. Crazy. October. Everybody's talking about it. Reggie's posted it. Chama Kwame. I'm hearing it everywhere. September, this guy drops an EP. Before December, killing it on Sako Days Rapaholic. Again, crazy year for you. Congratulations to that.
Man.
How was the response to the EP, man?
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. The response, the feedback has been crazy, and I appreciate everybody who's been streaming, everybody who's been sharing. And look, the hip life pioneers, like the people that were the hip life gurus, the support they've been giving me has been really massive. Miss Bell, Tic Tac, Ochame Kwame, Reggie Rockstone, X2, like almost everybody that you can think of, Rutai, everybody. And they were like, Sammy B. Sammy B has also been very instrumental in pushing this particular project. So we were a bit skeptical because this Gen Z, they are more of the Afro. You see the current trend of music, they are more, but I'm surprised at how they've also received this particular project, which should tell us that hip life has some substance, it has some value that we should try and pay attention to.
It does.
And I don't think, in Chi, they have a saying that goes like, and I'm doing one saying, plenty meat, no, they pour soup.
Yeah.
We should open up to accept more genres. I'm not saying we should let go Afrobeat or Amapiano, but we should open up and then accept other genres which can equally put us on a certain level. No country, Nigeria, South Africa, can do hip life more than us, can do high life more than us, because high life and hip life is innate, it's ours. And that is what, if we begin to champion, it will push us there. And there are other renditions that we can do to our hip life that is going to be great. And international level, people come copy we.
Do you think like there's a weight on your shoulders now?
I feel there's
because everybody says Fimfim, oh bro, that's the hip life guy.
I feel there's a bit of weight on my shoulder now.
Right?
Yeah. But I'm unperturbed in the sense that I was prepared for this. I psyched myself for this, and I told my guys that, Charlie, going forward, this is the genre that I want to focus on, because and it's Afrobeat, I do some. Yeah,
he does. Bro, like he does. Bro, like he really, really does.
Yeah, but you see, because the hip life is natural, it flows easily and freely. I do it without stress, and I do it well. So I feel there's a weight on my shoulder, but I think the way I psych myself and the preparation that I made before even taking this step will take me far.
Nice one.
And this year is Hip Life at 30. Hip Life is 30 years this year. So
something big has to be done.
I'm telling you.
Like a concert.
Charlie.
Let's put like some visuals together, Reggie Rockstone featuring yourself.
Something like that will come.
You see, great minds. You see, awesome, man.
Yeah,
but you've also got a new single.
Yeah.
This guy's working. Tell us about this. I mean, that's the song you performed with the orchestra.
So it's an EP.
Okay.
7 songs.
Okay.
And the title is Boy Siakon.
Okay.
So Boy Siakon, let me just break it down a little bit. Boy Siakon was an Ashanti hero who willingly sacrificed himself to save the Ashantis, for the well-being of the Ashantis. So that is long story short. So just opposing that to my album, hip life has been neglected. Nobody pays attention to hip life anymore. So this Boy Siakon album or EP is more like a sacrificial EP to revive the love.
Yeah, you could do what everybody's doing, but it's like, nah.
Yes, because just like you said, I need to make money, I need to be famous, but then I ignored all of that. And then I'm just focusing on how best we can let the people fall back in love with hip life.
Yeah.
And trust me, the visuals that they come shoot for these songs,
crazy.
Crazy,
man, bro. Like, I don't know what to say anymore apart from, congratulations. Please keep doing what you're doing. Like, the universe and God, he works in mysterious ways. And it's like it's paying off,
I'm telling you.
And one thing about life is when you decide to stick to a dream the way you know how, everybody's going to be like, what are you doing?
Charlie.
Like, why are you doing?
Charlie.
I can only imagine the number of messages and calls and conversations you've had with people saying, bro, just do this. Like, this is easy.
Guy.
Right? The sleepless nights, those conversations must be difficult. But, Charlie, please come through some more. Please drop the visuals. Let's have more of these conversations, right? Because the mileage is what we need, to get people's attention back to this,
Definitely.
right? I really like that. Is there anything you want to add before you leave, man? For this year, the plans, what's up, man?
For this year, there are lots. But even this coming March, I'm going to have another concert with the orchestra.
Okay.
So we are going to perform most of the songs on the album, orchestra, and then other songs as well. And we're also looking at a hip life hangout where we will try and then invite all the hip lifers and see, have a conversation about how best we can push the whole hip life agenda. The project, we actually looking at a 1-year promotional strategy for this particular project. So it's like we are just 4 months since the release of the project, and then we have like 8 months to go. So a bigger concert is also coming up for the Fimfim Boy Siakon 1-year anniversary as well. So Charlie,
work. I'm hoping somebody watching this, and people listening to you on other platforms, can sponsor. I'm sure that's something your team are open to, right?
Yes,
if people want to sponsor these concerts, help promote the album. It could be anyone in any way, tweeting, a hashtag, promoting, please. And let's get going. Let's all post as much as possible. I'm going to post the album cover today. Let's just do something. Let's just do something, man. I appreciate you so much,
Thanks,
man.
Thanks,
Our boy Wano just got married.
Right?
Congratulations to him.
Wano.
Right? Yeah, Wano. Also, I was speaking to him 2 weeks ago. I was supposed to come to his studio with you.
Okay.
Right now, he make busy. Which I understand. I had to let him go.
Honeymoon levels.
Right, honeymoon levels. So there's more music from my brother. And of course, like I said, today, I'm going to post his album. I'm going to tag him so you guys can find him. And let's share, let's support as much as possible. Even though I'm letting him go, I'm not leaving just yet. I have another artist coming through. Check this out. We'll be right back.
I gotta be sweet for I know pa here bane yo. Bane yo ntikani ane dundum ye ba beso. Ye ba beso amana shramana my baby. Hip life I will never dry. When you're penny her life's a hip life for all they cry. But trauma mo wabu what different opinion or reply. Check it out, yeah.